You guys, I've been in practice as a traditional naturopath for 35 years now. And one of the most amazing things I've seen that just changes people's lives for the better is if they will consistently use a good homeopathic drainage remedy. Now, what in the heck is a homeopathic drainage remedy? Well, homeopathy is, these are dilutions of remedies. So for example, if you have an herb or something else in nature, you would dilute it over and over and over again so that only the energy of that plant remained, and that's what goes in the homeopathic remedy. So for many, many years, we were just put down by the scientific community like, there's nothing in there. We examined it. It's water and a little bit of alcohol. There's nothing in there. Well, there is something in there, but it's not chemical. It's energetic. So over time, homeopathy has become more and more recognized, and now the FDA says, well, I don't know, this might have to be regulated as a drug, but don't get me started. Anyway, homeopathy, people who will take a good homeopathic drainage remedy long-term, forever, do the most to keep themselves in the best shape. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Comes in a little bottle. Squeeze one time under your tongue. Hold it for a few seconds. Swallow, and you're on the way. These are professional formulas. You can find them on my full script link in the link tree in my bio, but I want to show you 3 different lovely drainage remedies, and drainage literally just means we're supporting your kidneys, your liver, your lymphatic system, your skin, all the ways your body has of getting rid of toxicity. So let's talk about Lymph Tone 1 first. Lymph Tone 1 is appropriate for people who are mostly healthy but might have a little bit of issue. Like little kids would do well with Lymph Tone 1. Athletes who've really taken care of themselves would do well with Lymph Tone 1. Now on the front, it says for nasal discharge, fever, itchy skin. It lists those things because those are some of the beginning signs that your body has a toxic load that's a little bit more than it can handle. So Lymph Tone 1 is for a toxic load of the very low variety. Then we go to Lymph Tone 2, and this is going to be people who feel like, okay, well, I'm pretty healthy. You know, I work out, I eat right, I feel okay. On the label here, it says for migrating pains, for skin eruptions, for fatigue, or swollen glands. You don't have to have all these, but these are little symptoms that show up when your toxic loads are getting deeper and bigger. So Lymph Tone 2 is a little bit deeper going than Lymph Tone 1, and it's for people whose bodies are beginning, you know, I would say, especially once you cross that like age 35 range, you definitely are not a candidate for Lymph Tone 1 anymore. You want Lymph Tone 2. Now Lymph Tone 3 is the Mac Daddy. This is for people who are not in great shape. And on the label, it says this is for muscle and joint discomfort, low vitality, disrupted sleep, and disturbed digestion. So think about that. Think about how common these complaints are. This is how toxic we are. Most people are going to be a Lymph Tone 2 or a Lymph Tone 3. So if this is you, start with Lymph Tone 3. And then as you get healthier, you can, you know, graduate to the remedies that are more appropriate for you. But this, I've seen this over and over again for my whole 35-year career. If you'll regularly take a good homeopathic drainage, you're going to do worlds for keeping yourself healthy. So if you have any questions, you can DM me. I'm happy to answer you. And like I said, if you'd like to try any of these, they're not sold over the counter because they're professional formulas, but you can order them on Full Script, which link is in the link tree.